The Pamberi Trust Book Cafe as a creative and cultural organization. According to the 2013 Creative Economy Report, culture is still perceived as a luxury to much of Africa. However, culture surrounds and is a part of anyone and everyone within a population. According to the course notes, culture is what assigns meaning. It is comprised of location, language, religion, race, ethnicity, rituals, practices, assumptions, music, art, agriculture, and interests. No human is without it. No population is without it. It is not a luxury, but something that may be taken for granted as a day-to-day reality. Culture of and for the masses, perhaps, can especially be seen in Africa, as the arts industries are comprised largely of small, independent producers in African nations versus highly centralized corporations. The structure for the creative economy often falls to local governments and is largely informal as they attempt to promote local heritage and resources while also balancing such things with cultural tourism. Overall, Africa contributed less than 1% of the world's exports in the sphere of creative goods in 2008. This localization and lack of mass production may lend itself, however, to the art's authenticity. Walter Benjamin mentions in his piece, The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction, that original pieces, not potentially mass-produced duplications, offer more to a culture and to society because of the inherent good found in the ritual and the aura of the piece and its surroundings. He states the following: even the most perfect reproduction of a work of art is lacking in one element, its presence in time and space, its unique existence at the place where it happens to be. This unique existence of the work of art determined the history to which it was subject throughout the time of its existence. Every piece of art has a story, has a history. As Africa does not highly duplicate and mass-produce their works across the globe due to a lack of trained personnel and technological facilities, scarce funds, minimal distribution networks, growing piracy levels, and smaller local markets, their original arts may be said to have more soul than the arts that have been massively reproduced and duplicated. The term soul, taken from the Smithsonian's article, Are Replicas Changing the Way We Experience Art? Balancing the need to grow and expand with the need to remain authentic is complex, yet it is generally argued that having establishments in and with which to support local artisans is important. The Pamberi Trust Book Cafe in Harare, Zimbabwe, partners a cultural NGO with local social entrepreneurship to create an environment in which art can thrive. The bookshop started as a home for free thought and expression as it opened simultaneously with a newly independent Zimbabwe during the 1980s. Both literature and the nation itself was determining just who it was without the pressures of colonialism and censorship. The Pamberi Trust Book Cafe continued to do just that as time progressed, housing movements such as the Female Literary Arts and Music Enterprise, FLAME, to encourage female expression, and the Bokapa Exposure to promote youth development. Working for human rights with and through artistic expression, through live music, poetry, film, book launches, civil society discussions, and comedy shows. This has become the Book Cafe's legacy. Proliferating the arts on a broader scale is a work in progress in Africa. Linking the creative economy to other industries such as hospitality and transport or trade is one way in which Africa hopes to promote artistic expression. They are using campaigns, programs, organizations, fairs, markets, exhibitions, and shared cultural spaces to provide artists with opportunities for networking. And a lot of African cities are joining up with the worldwide Creative Cities movement to proliferate the image and the reality of cities as thriving communities over the stereotypical cityscapes, those of filth, poverty, and conflict. In his lecture, Why Creativity is the New Economy, Richard Florida suggests that in rebuilding the cities, one rebuilds communities. And through communities, creativity and innovation thrive. If creativity and innovation thrive, so do the people that use them, so do the businesses in which they work, and so do the cities themselves. By engaging the people within the community, people may be given a broader sense of purpose, and all aspects of life will, theoretically, flourish. The Pamberi Trust Book Cafe is an excellent resource within its community to promote creative expression and community engagement. They are hoping to create an environment in which the arts can be sustainable and in which artistic expression can be sustainable businesses. In other initiatives, Africa is striving for a similar goal. Cities such as Accra, Cape Town, Dakar, Douala, Durban, Johannesburg, Lagos, Luanda, Maputo, and Nairobi, in countries such as Burkina Faso, Kenya, Mali, Nigeria, Senegal, and South Africa, are working toward urban development and boosting the creative economy. Bringing the arts to the public with thoughts toward authenticity is essential to Africa's creative economy moving forward, and only time will tell how this will affect Africa as a whole.